On behalf of Cumbernauld and the IB, you're all very welcome to Croke this afternoon for what will surely be a wonderful feast of junior and intermediate football action. We're looking forward to the games, and we hope you enjoy them and have a safe return home this evening when all the action is over. Knocknagree and Multy ran out on the junior final, and later on Michael Glavies from Roscommon facing up to Moy from Tyrone. And the phone is short shift, Knocknagree con Cahainish on shot by Rocky, Knocknagree con Cork and York. This is how Knocknagree will line out this afternoon for the Ireland junior final. They were led out by their captain Matthew Dilworth, number 13, and the goalkeeper is Patrick Doyle. And right corner back is Michael Mahoney, and the full back is Paul O'Connor. Gary O'Connor will wear the number 4 jersey at left corner back. The right half back this afternoon is number 17, Danny Cooper. And the centre half back is Keelan Buckley, wearing 6. Number 7 is Carl Daly, the left half back. Along the Cork and the Knocknagree by Ibra Hunt, Donna Moynihan. And it's Tihanna Fleshberg, Ibra Nay, Padraig Collins. And the house that had the half forward line, James Dennehy will wear 10. John F. Daly is 11, and Owen McSweeney will wear 12 at left half forward. The full forward line for Knocknagree, number 13 is the captain, Matthew Dilworth. Number 14, the full forward is Anthony O'Connor, and Fintan O'Connor will wear number 15, the left corner forward. For Van John Fintan Daly Sr. is the manager. John Hogan, Billy O'Neill and Edmund McSweeney are the selectors. Multy Farnham are led out by their captain, David Wallace, he's the number 15. And the team lines out as follows. Henry Riley is the goalkeeper. Wearing 2 is Stephen Bourne. The number 3 is the vice captain, and he's Paul Heevan. At left corner back, in the car, James Green. The half back line, Alan Coolahan, Tommy McGinley is 5. Roland Wallace wears 6. And the number 7 is Sean Rock. Nora Porca, Ibra Huck, Brian McLaughlin. And it's Ibra Nay, Anthony McGinley. Na Hussa went to Farnon, the half forward line. Number 10 is Mark Reynolds. Number 11, the centre half forward is Daniel Lockery. And Kieran Madden will wear 12 at left half forward. The full forward line. Ian McGovern is 13. Max Braley is the full forward. And wearing 15, the left corner forward, the captain of the team, David Wallace. Bannister is Marianis, and the selectors are Mark Dillon and Joe Kelly. The match officials, the referee is Barry Tiernan from Dublin. The linesman are Niall McKenna, who is also the standby referee, and he's from Monaghan. Anthony Barron, also from Monaghan, is the other linesman. Sideline official is Paul Daly from Roscommon, and the umpires, Colin Smith, Sean Garvin, Willie Fallon, and Ollie Lawless. The Hawkeye official is Dubliner Nola Donoghue.
We're here in Croke Park for today's All-Ireland AIB All-Ireland Junior Football Championship final between Knocknagree of Cork and Multy Farnham Westmeath. Seamus, Duke, it's going to be a good game of football.
Well, it's going to be a great game of football. It's a fantastic idea that the GAA came up with some years ago to extend the All-Ireland Championships to junior and intermediate level. This is a brilliant chance for these lads from Cork and from Westmeath to play in an All-Ireland final at Croke Park. And as you saw there, even though there isn't 75 or 80,000 people here, there's 2,000 or 3,000 people here, and it's very passionate from each parish. And I mean, a chance to play in an All-Ireland final at Croke Park is whatever every GAA player wants, and that's what's happening here today.
Yes, now the conditions are ideal here in Croke Park for both teams. Multy Farnham just warming up at the moment along with Knocknagree. We're going to take you through the teams here. The Multy Farnham team in goals, number 1 Henry Riley, full back line number 2 Stephen Moran, vice captain and number 3 Paul Heevan, and number 4 cornerback James Green. In the half back line for the Westmeath team, it's number 5 Thomas McGivney, number 6 is Westmeath under 21 captain Ronan Wallace, and number 7 is fans' favourite Sean Rock. In midfield for Multy Farnham, number 8 Brian McLaughlin and number 9 Anthony McGivney. Half forward line, Mark Reynolds wears number 10, grandson of former Taoiseach Albert Reynolds. Daniel Lockery lines out at number 11 and Kieran Madden wears number 12. In the full forward line for Multy Farnham, it's Westmeath under 21 player last year Ian McGovern, full forward Max Brady, and captain of the team wearing 15 is David Wallace, who has been brilliant all year for Multy Farnham. Both teams warming up now. We're going to take you through the Knocknagree team from Cork. In goals, number 1 Patrick Doyle, full back line number 2 Michael Mahoney, number 3 Paul Conor, and number 4 Gary O'Connor. Half back line number 5 Andrew Sheehan, number 6 centre half back Keelan Buckley, and number 7 Carl Daly. In midfield for the Cork side, Donna Moynihan wears number 8 with Pádraig Collins lining out at number 9. Half forward line James Dennehy number 10, number 11 is the manager's son John F. Daly, and number 12 Owen McSweeney. Captain of the team in corner forward is Matthew Dilworth. Anthony O'Connor starts at full forward and Fintan O'Connor wears number 15. Seamus, it could be a good game of football here. Just having problems there with the connection, so Multy Farnham now, they're still warming up. Seamus, they're back now. Who's going to win this game?
Absolutely. I'm just having a cup of tea here before we start. It's a very cold day here at Croke Park, just to explain to the listeners, and I was having a cup of tea there. Yeah, look at an All-Ireland final, it's an All-Ireland final. The problem with these matches is you don't know the form lines. I saw Multy playing against Lardon in the All-Ireland semi-final at Dr. Hyde Park there a few weeks ago. I was very impressed with them. But we don't know, you saw the Cork team playing, so you know them. We don't know the form lines. We don't know how strong junior football is in Cork or in Munster. All we can go by is what we've seen from Multy Farnham. I was very impressed with them in Dr. Hyde Park, so if they can keep the ball moving and if they play an open brand of football, they're in with a great chance.
Yes, I saw Knocknagree play Naomh Colmcille in the semi-final. Knocknagree, they looked a good team. Naomh Colmcille probably substandard on the day. 2 soft goals went in, which cost them the goals. But Knocknagree, they're also on favourites in the bookies, 2-5 this morning. Multy Farnham out 12-5. So the bookies certainly fancy the team from Cork. Knocknagree there on the Cork-Kerry border there with Rathmore, the players, so they'll definitely want to be associated with Cork. They overcame Declan O'Sullivan's Drummond Pearces in the Munster final, ending a 10-year bridge of Kerry teams winning the Munster junior football title. Multy Farnham overcame Aaron Rovers Trampulla in the Leinster final, overcoming Mayo outfit John O'Mahony's side in the semi-final on a scoreline of 114-2-9, and they now face Knocknagree here in Croke Park today. The teams are just warming up here now, just ready to go. Knocknagree in the huddle. Multy Farnham come out now. Louis and his charges. Ballinagore man is going to be very, very, very nervous today, but I'm sure he's so proud of the players all year. Goal all year was to win the Westmeath junior title. Anything else was a bonus, and it really is bonus territory for Multy Farnham. Seamus, Multy Farnham bonus territory. Westmeath junior champions now in All-Ireland final.
Unbelievable, and looking at their history, they were struggling only a few years ago, and here they are in an All-Ireland final. And it's a lesson to every club listening in, just as to what can be done.
We're just going to pause here now in a second now when the national anthems are going to now here. No national anthem just been informed, so the players are lining out here. So the national anthems take place before the intermediate game. So every player lining up there. Ronan Wallace, number 6, the key player in this team, is going to be the key man for Multy Farnham if they're going to win this game. The ref, both sides now are just. It's a very, very historic occasion for both teams. So whoever wins this now, it'll be the game of their lives. This is probably the biggest day. Well, it is the biggest day in the history of Multy Farnham Club. Barry Tiernan from Dublin, the referee, is just going to throw the ball in here now. Daniel Lockridge's gone out to midfield, it looks like, with Brian McLaughlin for the throw-in, with facing Donna Moynihan and Pádraig Collins from Knocknagree. Barry Tiernan now has the ball, just waiting for the players and management to get out to leave the pitch to non-players, subs and management. So Barry Tiernan now, he's just waiting for everything to be set up. Few positional changes, no change, but the players just getting into position for Multy Farnham. David Wallace has been the star all year, getting the goal and getting the lay point even against Ballinacaggy, which forced replay the first day. Seamus, the referee going to throw the ball in now?
Yeah, Anthony McGivney and Daniel Lockery have just changed positions. Daniel is out in the middle of the field.
Yeah, so Lockery and McGivney changed. Anthony McGivney, a former Leinster rugby star, underage. Barry Tierney just looking at his watch. He has the ball on his feet. He's going to ready to throw it in, and he throws it in. The referee, who wins the throw in? The throw in is caught by Brian McLaughlin, the Crookerwood and Multy Farnham star. Daniel Lockery now picks up possession. Oh, it's a poor pass from Lockery. It goes straight to Pádraig Collins for Knocknagree. Collins here in the 45. He's got a clear run and goal. This will be a killer start. Pádraig Collins, is he going to go for it? Collins, he puts it over the bar, so it's 1-0 to Knocknagree with 14 seconds played here in Croke Park. Seamus, a bad start for Multy.
Yeah, gave away the ball, and after catching the ball in the middle of the field, they turned over possession, and that was a great run by Pádraig Collins straight through. Could have been a goal, but he took his point.
The goalkeeper now, Henry Riley, with the kick out. Who wins it now? Will Multy get it in midfield? It's won by Shawnee Rock, but it's lost, and Knocknagree have it again here. James Dennehy, number 10, had a great game against Naomh Colmcille. Just who's going to see the shot? And there's a draw going into 14. The goalie wins it. He hasn't got it to goalie. It's a goal chance here. The goal is on, open goal for Knocknagree. Good defending from Multy Farnham. They come clear. It looks like it's full back there. Paul Heaven, the vice captain, who's saved his side. Barry Tierney gives him a free out. Seamus, it could have been a goal there. Would have been such a costly blow for Multy Farnham.
Yeah, Multy Farnham need to get the ball up the field. It's been a lightning start. I'm very impressed with Knocknagree's speed so far, but early days yet.
This ball given away there by Anthony McGivney now. Number 12, Owen McSweeney. McSweeney's through on goal. McSweeney, he's put it over the bar. Owen McSweeney with a fisted effort. So 2-0 to Knocknagree. 1 minute and 15 seconds played. Point there for Knocknagree, Seamus.
Not a hell of a lot you can do about that. It's just been a great start for Knocknagree, and the Multy fans will be hoping that their team can settle down. They need to win a kick out and get the ball down the field.
Oh, absolutely. Now Multy Farnham, the goalkeeper here, Henry Riley, now he has the ball in the middle of his goals. Henry Riley kicks it. He goes long. Who's caught it? It's a great catch from Danny Lockery. Lockery now with the ball. Lockery plays it out to wing forward Kieran Madden. Kieran Madden on the ball. Has he been fouled? Referee has an advantage play for Multy Farnham. Kieran Madden shoots. It's dropping. It's gone well wide, but the referee's coming back for the advantage. Seamus, score free here for Multy.
Well, it's out near the 45-metre line, but it's good to see Multy down in the opposition half of the field, and that's more like it.
Yes, absolutely, Seamus. And the free here to be taken by Daniel Lockery. Lockery, the centre forward here for Multy Farnham, wearing number 11, but he's actually playing midfield. Lockery swapping with McGivney early on. Danny Lockery now, he steps up with his left foot. If he could get this, it would be a massive score for Multy Farnham. 2 minutes and 24 seconds played here in Croke Park. Danny Lockery takes the shot. It's curled to the right and wide. A missed opportunity for Multy Farnham.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity, but it was a difficult free. It was out near the 45-metre line. I wouldn't be too harsh on him for that. And hopefully Multy will settle down now and get a bit of possession out in the middle of the field.
Patrick Doyle now restarts with the kick out. It goes to corner forward here for Knocknagree. Fintan O'Connor, who's playing back as a sweeper. Gary O'Connor now on the ball. Gary O'Connor fouled. He's fouled there by Multy Farnham. No complaints Multy can have about that. He goes short. The ball now, who has it? It's a Knocknagree kick it into centre forward there. John Fintan Daly. John Fintan Daly gets the better of Stephen Moore. Stephen Moore in there shadowing his man. John Fintan Daly, he's skinned Stephen Moore and he's through on goal. John Fintan Daly, he fisted across. Number 14, it's gone over the bar. A point for Knocknagree, 3-0. John Fintan Daly's fisted effort has given his side a 3-point lead.
The pace of the Knocknagree attack is a big worry, even after, what is it, only 3.5 minutes of play, and the Multy Farnham backs are going to have to try and cope with that.
Yes, Multy Farnham just lost the resulting kick out. It's gone to Fintan O'Connor. Fintan O'Connor here for Knocknagree. Fintan O'Connor, he shoots. Fintan O'Connor's effort has just sailed to the left and wide. So it's a wide ball there for Knocknagree. Knocknagree 3 points. Multy Farnham no score. 3 minutes and 46 seconds played here in Croke Park. Goalkeeper now to take the resulting kick out. Henry Riley. He's had a lot of kick outs so far in the first 4 minutes. Riley now. Who's he going to target? Looks like he's going to Lockery again. Danny Lockery. It's dropping. It's a free into Knocknagree. Wing forward James Dennehy. The referee has ordered it back though, and the free is just on the just between, about 70 metres out on the throw-in line between the 70 metres out. Corner forward Fintan O'Connor to take. O'Connor, one of the key players for Knocknagree. Fintan O'Connor playing out around midfield. Fintan O'Connor hits the number 9 there. Multy Farnham have got it back there through Anthony McGivney. McGivney plays Ian McGovern. Ian McGovern on the ball. McGovern a key man for Multy Farnham. Ian McGovern hits it out to wing forward Kieran Madden. Kieran Madden on the ball. Kieran Madden. The player down injured here for Multy is Ian McGovern. Big loss, he has to go off. Danny Lockery, she takes a shot. It's going now as far as David Wallace, but Wallace can't keep it in. Bad wide for Multy.
Yeah, it was a bad wide, and they want to settle down Multy Farnham. They seem to be snatching at their shots. Good win by Ian McGovern there, but he was taken out of it after. I think the referee might be going to act on that now, because Ian McGovern was taken out of it there after he kicked the ball in for that chance. So we'll see what happens here now.
Just seeing if the referee going to take any action. Looks like he's going to talk to someone here anyway. Barry Tiernan. Number 6 here for centre back for Knocknagree, Keelan Buckley. He's having a word with Buckley. Keelan Buckley, what colour will the card be? That's the only question here. Keelan Buckley, he's having a word with him. and as a yellow card has been produced for Keelan Buckley for Knocknagree. Patrick Doyle now ready to take the kick out. Patrick Doyle with the kick out. It goes as far as Donagh Moynihan, but it's intercepted by David Wallace. So Multy Farnham with a great chance here with the key man on the ball. David Wallace, the red-haired corner forward. David Wallace, it goes as far. Who's gone to it? It's going to go, chance of Multy. Are they going to get it? It's a free in on the penalty line. Could it have been a penalty, James?
I don't think so. It was just outside, but that's more like it from a Multy Farnham point of view. It would appear that the Knocknagree defence is suspect if you run straight at them. So hopefully Multy Farnham will have learned from that.
Max Brady now to take the free on the 14-metre line. Could have been a goal chance for Multy Farnham, but they'll certainly take the point after a very, very substandard start. Max Brady with the effort, and it looks like it's gone over. The umpire puts up the white flag, so it's 3-1 to Knocknagree. Multy Farnham first point. The roar in the background. Multy Farnham, massive crowd here in Croke Park from Multy Farnham, the small village in North West Meath. Patrick Doyle now to restart with the kick out. Patrick Doyle plays his man. Number 6 is the ball now. Knocknagree coming out here, 17. Danny Cooper. I didn't see a sub coming on, so that could be. Don't know what the Cooper's in for someone, obviously. Full back now, Paul Conor. Andrew Sheehan just been informed has gone off, so Danny Cooper for Andrew Sheehan is the first change for Knocknagree.
No, he started. Danny Cooper started there. Danny Cooper started in the half back line there in place of Andrew Sheehan.
Just been informed that Cooper started again. Knocknagree now attacking here. Number 10, James Dennehy. James Dennehy puts it straight over the bar, so 4-1 to Knocknagree here. 7 minutes in Croke Park, and Knocknagree have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, 4 different scorers. They're very impressive going forward. Multy have to get the ball down the field and try and get some sort of a break at midfield.
Goalkeeper now restarts with a kick out, but Knocknagree have dominated here. Number 4, James Green. James Green plays his man. Looks like it's Tommy McGivney. McGivney bends his back and goes down on the ball. Tommy McGivney on the ball. He plays his man to Ronan Wallace. Ronan Wallace on the ball. Wallace now for Multy Farnham. Wallace picks out Brian McLaughlin. McLaughlin, the key midfielder for Multy. Brian McLaughlin. McLaughlin has an advantage given to Multy. Will they need it? Shot here by centre back Ronan Wallace, and the referee has actually gone back for the free, so the kick wouldn't have counted even if it had gone over the bar. Multy could do with a point here, Seamus.
Badly, and I mean, the only thing I would say from a point of view of Multy Farnham, they seem to be making inroads when they actually get the ball down into Knocknagree territory, so that could be something positive they can look at.
Yes, absolutely. The free here now to be taken by Max Brady, the former Longford Town underage soccer player. It goes now to Brian McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the ball. McLaughlin picks out Brady. It's a 1-2. Max Brady shoots with the left foot, and Max Brady, it's gone over the bar. It's a point for Multy Farnham.
That's a superb score from Max Brady. He was about 40 metres out. Left foot over the bar shows what can be done.
Yes, so Multy, the gap down to 2 points. Knocknagree 4 points. Multy Farnham 2. 8 minutes and 25 seconds played here in Croke Park. The cries of Multy in the background. Patrick Doyle now restarts with the kick out. It's going to go up to number 8, Donagh Moynihan. Donagh Moynihan for the Cork side. Donagh Moynihan picks out Fintan O'Connor. Fintan O'Connor playing around midfield that we mentioned earlier. O'Connor now picks out Pádraig Collins. Fintan O'Connor now again on the ball. Knocknagree playing hand passing, good football here. Danny Cooper picks out Danny Cooper on the ball. Danny Cooper now plays a short ball in. Multy Farnham now back in swarms defending. Number 12 here, Owen McSweeney on the ball. He's been penalised for over carrying. That could be a huge momentum swing.
Absolutely, and
here now going in for.
They've played it quickly into the forward line. Hopefully something will come out of it now.
It's gone for a 45 metre. 45. It's gone out, touched the Knocknagree defender last, so it's a 45 here for Multy Farnham on the 45 metre line out to the right hand side. Just looking to see who's going to go over and take it now. We've 9 minutes and 19 seconds played here in Croke Park. Looks like it's going to be centre half Ronan Wallace to take the 45 metre effort.
It's not Daniel Lackery, it's the centre back, Ronan Wallace, and Multy are coming into this game over the last few minutes, so all is not lost. It's only 4-2 yet.
Yes, absolutely. Ronan Wallace now, the referee just waiting the signal. He's got signal to go, so Wallace now he'll definitely go for it. Whether he'll go or not, it'll be an ambitious effort from Wallace if he was to score this. Wallace, as I mentioned before, captained the Westmeath under-21 side this year, who defeated me but lost out heavily to Dublin in the next round. Wallace now, he's just looking at the post. Will he score it? He steps up, he shoots. Looks like it's going to be dropping. It's dropping around the penalty area. The ball goes to David Wallace. David Wallace shoots, and David Wallace, why? The umpire is signalling for something. It's not a point. It's another 45. It looks like the umpire has given. So Ronan Wallace step up again. It was a good effort from David Wallace. Got a deflection off the Knocknagree player and went out for a 45.
Yeah, Multy Farnham have settled down and they're beginning to attack now. So the early nerves seem to have left them.
Yes, absolutely. Ronan Wallace now centre position here. 4-2 to Knocknagree. They lead the Cork side. Wallace now with a chance to bring the gap down to 1 point. Ronan Wallace now centre back, key player for Multy Farnham. He was brilliant when they overcame Aaron Rovers in the Leinster final. Ronan Wallace now stepping up. Linesman just signalling to put the ball on the line.
Yeah, this is a great chance for Ronan Wallace. If he seems to have the distance.
It's just dropped in the square. The referee signalled a free out, so Knocknagree to restart with a free. Your goalkeeper here, Patrick Doyle, to take. Patrick Doyle picks out corner back, corner forward. Even Fintan O'Connor, who's playing as a corner, playing back in the full back line. Donna Moynihan now on the ball for Knocknagree. Moynihan, it's a brilliant turnover by Max Brady. Max Brady shoots, and Max Brady, it's just gone just about short. It would have been a fantastic effort had it gone over. Knocknagree now playing out of defence through number 17, Danny Cooper. 17 now to his goalkeeper, Patrick Doyle. Patrick Doyle to full back, Paul O'Connor. Paul O'Connor here for Knocknagree. Gary O'Connor now. The ball clear now. Knocknagree are attacking. Number 9, Corey Collins. There's a ball coming across the defence. They're happy to play keep ball.
They are, yeah, and they're very clever in defence. Their goalkeeper, as in nearly every game in modern Gaelic football, very important. He's trying to keep his kick-outs short and out to the wings, and that's where they're starting their attacks from.
Yes, absolutely. Now Knocknagree coming out here. Number 9, Corey Collins. Corey Collins hits the quick ball in. It's gone to centre forward, John F. Daly. It's brilliant defending from Stephen Moran, who's won the ball back. Stephen Moran to Ronan Wallace, centre half back on the team. Who has the ball now? Multy coming out. Have they been fouled? Surely a foul. No, says the referee. Yeah, he's given a foul. It's a free here for Multy Farnham. The ball goes quick. The quick free. It's taken. Brian McLaughlin. He's touched it on the ground. A silly mistake, Seamus.
Well, he was in hard luck there, but he did touch it on the ground, and now Knocknagree are in a good position.
Yes, Knocknagree in a great position here. Wing forward, Owen McSweeney. McSweeney on the ball on the 45-metre line. McSweeney now, it's a free man in space. It's corner back, Michael Mahoney. Michael Mahoney now, it's gone to corner forward here. Matthew Dilworth, he's in through on goal. Dilworth, he's been held up, so 15 here in front of the goals for Knocknagree. It's a goal for Knocknagree. By corner forward, Fintan O'Connor. They now lead by 5 points.
A couple of very, very costly turnovers from Multy Farnham in the first, 10 or 12 minutes. The 12 minutes of this game have cost them dearly, and they have an uphill struggle now.
Yes, definitely an uphill struggle from this point on. A great finish to the bottom corner from Fintan O'Connor. The free man was left. It played by Matthew Dilworth. Went straight to O'Connor, who Barry passed the helpless Henry Riley. Riley now to restart with the kick out. Danny Lockery now, how much they need this kick out. Lockery, it's gone to Knocknagree again. The Cork side on top at the moment now. Anthony O'Connor with the ball, with the run. O'Connor here now, about 45 metres out to the right hand side. Anthony O'Connor, he picks out his man. Who does it go to? It goes now to wing forward, James Dennehy. Dennehy on the ball. Dennehy to Owen McSweeney. McSweeney has gone to corner back, Michael Manny. Another goal chance here. It's a second goal for Knocknagree, and it really is an uphill battle now for Multy Farnham.
Well, it's a terrible pity for Multy Farnham, but you have to say Knocknagree are running through them like a dose of salt at the moment. They've given away 2 very soft goals in the space of 2 minutes there now, and I mean it's a mountain to climb now. To score 2-4 to 2 points.
It's definitely a massive mountain to climb now for Multy Farnham. 8 points down after 14 minutes, but the same did happen against Ballincarrig in the junior final, and it ended a draw. So this team, the only thing that's for certain is they won't give up. It's a real fit young team, so they're going to try their hard. Danny Lockery, what a catch!
A fantastic catch. That's what they need, but they need a few scores, and they need them quickly.
Max Brady now, the key man on the ball. Brady has he been tackled? Fairly to the referee. Max Brady was trying to buy a free here. It's gone now to Anthony McGivney. McGivney, he's through on goal now. And Masson need goal if he gets it. Anthony McGivney, it's saved by the goalkeeper. It's actually been fisted for an own point if we ever saw one. The own man put it over the bar for Knocknagree. Number 7, Carl Daly with an own point. So that's a rarity in GA.
Yeah, well, it is a rarity in GA, but it's an awful pity that Multy Farnham didn't get a goal there. That was an absolutely fantastic save from the Knocknagree goalkeeper Patrick Doyle. It was a brilliant move from Multy Farnham. If they had got a goal, they were back in business. They've got a point out of it, so they'll have to see can they get another couple of scores.
Yes, definitely. It would have been it was a great shot, not a bad shot from McGivney, but a brilliant save from goalkeeper Patrick Doyle. And Carl Daly tapped over the bar. It was an own score, so they're a rarity in GA. More in soccer they'd be very, very common. Patrick Doyle now to restart with the kick out. Doyle now hits it left. It goes as far as the wing forward there, corner back even Michael Mahoney. Michael Mahoney wearing number 2. Goes to fullback Paul O'Connor. Knocknagree coming in droves into the attacks. They lead by 7 points here with 15 minutes played in Croke Park. Centre forward Keelan Buckley. What happened? It's gone. The ball is still in play. Ronan Wallace now. Wallace needs to step up here and really have a great game. Down to Tommy McGivney. Tommy McGivney on the ball. It goes out to number 8. Number 8 Brian McLaughlin. Ronan Wallace. Wallace now. The roar from the Multy crowd is carrying him on. Ronan Wallace, has he been fouled? No, says the referee. And that was surely a foul, but the referee has waves play on. It's a 50-hit ball. Sean Rock, he's just lost out there. Now Knocknagree coming again. Now Multy get a much needed clearance. It goes out to number 9, Paul Collins in midfield. Collins plays over to Carl Daly, wing back. Carl Daly on the ball to number 15, Fintan O'Connor, who got an earlier goal for the Cork team. Fintan O'Connor hits the ball in. It could be another goal chance here. It's brilliant defending from corner back there, James Green. Knocknagree still have it though. Number 14 there, Anthony O'Connor shoots, and Anthony O'Connor has given his side an 8-point advantage. Knocknagree 2 goals and 5, Multy Farnham 3 points.
Yeah, Knocknagree looked by far the stronger team, but Ronan Wallace appeared to have been fouled there. Should have been a free in, and what happened was it was a point down the other end.
Yes, the small breaks often so costly in All-Ireland finals. Last season now, Glenbeigh Glencar bet the Rock from Tyrone in the All-Ireland final, led by Darren O'Sullivan, Kerry star. That was the Kerry outfit. Kerry teams have won this competition 10 years in a row until Knocknagree overcame Drummond Pearce's in the final in 2017. 2018 All-Ireland final, now the season does carry over from year to year. Its kick out there is restarted. Who's going to win it? It's Anthony McGivney has it on the ball. McGivney on the ball for Multy Farnham. Anthony McGivney now. McGivney still with the ball. He's open space to run into. Will he run or will he pass? Anthony McGivney, he's playing. He's running himself. It's gone over to Shawnee Rock. Sean Rock as a number 7 for Multy Farnham. Sean Rock here. He's gone as far as Kieran Madden. Kieran Madden shoots, and Kieran Madden is dropping short.
Dropping short again. Multy Farnham have had a couple of balls dropping short. They're having no look in front of the goals, and they need to make every chance count.
Yes, that's wasteful shooting from Multy. They're 8 points down here with 17 minutes played. It really is a long road up from here. Number 4 here, Gary O'Connor. Gary O'Connor picks out his man. It's a must-win ball for the Multy fan, but he doesn't win it. Multy now. Knocknagree coming here. Centre forward, John Fintan Daly. John Fintan Daly on the ball for Knocknagree. He picks out corner back Michael Mahoney, who got the earlier goal. Mahoney now, it's gone across to Fintan O'Connor, who shoots, and Knocknagree lead by 9 points. Another score.
Number 2, Michael Mahoney is playing holy hell against Multy Farnham here today. He appears to be playing up the field. He's got a goal already, and he set up that point, and he set up 2 more scores for Knocknagree, so they're going to have to do something about him.
Knocknagree lead here by 9 points, 2-6 to 3 points. Michael Mahoney having the game of his life here. This is what he dreams of, his All-Ireland final day, to play the game of your life. It's gone now to cornerback Stephen Moran for Multy Farnham. Number cornerback there, James Green on the ball. Kieran Madden surely fouled. No, says the referee. The ref's letting a lock go early on. Now Knocknagree turn it over again. The referee's leniency refereeing has really cost the Multy Farnham here a physically weaker side. Number 12 here, Owen McSweeney shoots, and Owen McSweeney gives his side a 10-point advantage. Knocknagree 2 goals and 7, Multy Farnham 3 points. I
don't want to sound like a broken record, but the man who won back that ball was Michael Mahoney once again. What a game he's having for Knocknagree.
Would you agree, Seamus, that the referees maybe a bit hard on Multy Farnham, letting they could have got a bit more frees?
I would, but it's definitely, it doesn't add up to 10 points difference, if you know what I mean.
But that's definitely true. The referee's not worth 10 points, but 1 or 2 points at the very, very most. Multy Farnham covering in rows here. Anthony McGivney hasn't been fouled. He's playing on. Anthony McGivney now in midfield for Multy Farnham. He picks out his full forward Max Brady. Much needed point. Brady gets a much needed score for Multy Farnham. That's the gap down to 9 points now.
Yeah, that was a lovely score there. Could have dipped in over the keeper's head. As I said, Multy Farnham are in hard luck in front of the goals, but they really need to get a goal if they want to get back into this game.
Full back here, Paul O'Connor now is down injured. Knocknagree looking far less like the junior team. They look like more like an intermediate or senior team.
They look a very strong team to me. They're a lovely team to watch going forward. And as you see there, 5 of their starting forward line has scored. And in fact, I think Michael Mahoney is floating around in the forward line, even though he has number 2 on his back. So you could probably say that the 6 starting forwards for Knocknagree have scored and their midfielder. They're a very impressive team going forward.
Yes, absolutely. Now the goalkeeper here now is just going to put the ball in his tee. Patrick Doyle for the Cork outfit, wearing blue and white. Multy Farnham in maroon and white, the Westmeath colours. Westmeath haven't seen too many great days in Croke Park, but that makes the ones that are great all the more special. 2004 Leinster final, the best day in Westmeath GAA history without any shadow of a doubt. The ball goes now to number 8, Donna Moynihan. Donna Moynihan on the ball for Knocknagree. He's being chased by David Wallace. Wallace struggling to get into the game so far. The key man in number 15 for Multy Farnham. Number 4, Gary O'Connor. Gary O'Connor picks out the full forward now for Knocknagree. It goes now to Matthew Dilworth, the captain of the team. Matthew Dilworth on the ball. He's got another free run at goal. Matthew Dilworth. It goes now to full forward there, Anthony O'Connor. Anthony O'Connor, his man is going to go for a goal here, but it's good defending from Multy Farnham to come out with the ball. Multy now coming out in defence. Number 10 here, Mark Reynolds, grandson of Longford TD and Taoiseach Albert Reynolds. Number 9, Anthony McGivney. McGivney on the ball. McGivney plays it back to Reynolds. Quick ball into the forward. Surely the wise is the option here. Mark Reynolds on his own on the wing. It goes now to McGivney. Anthony McGivney, another goal chance here. He takes that Ronan Wallace. Ronan Wallace has been surely fouled, and that's a very, very, very cynical and bad foul from Knocknagree.
Well, he's going to get a free this time. He didn't get one the last time, and he deserved one. You know something? Even though Knocknagree are a really, really impressive side, Multy are making tracks. When they run straight at them, they're making tracks and they're making an impact. But you know, there's such a gap between them at the moment. But another chance for Max Brady now.
Brady now with a free here, and 21 in front of the goal, so this should be a routine score for Brady. This will be his 4th score if he does get it. 21 minutes and 20 seconds played. Knocknagree 2 goals and 7. Multy Farnham 4 points. Brady with a chance to make that 5 points for Multy Farnham. And Max Brady steps up, kicks, and it sails between the sticks at 2-7 to 5 points.
Yeah, fair play to Max Brady. He's keeping the scoreboard taken over. But as I said before, they're going to have to do something out in the middle of the park in Multy Farnham, because they've got to get the ball into their forward line, and they need a few scores and they need a goal.
Yeah, just been found out Brady has actually scored all 5 points in Multy. So the only scorer on the Multy Farnham team is Max Brady. The ball now, quick ball in. Knocknagree attacking. It goes to corner forward. Matthew Dilworth doing untold damage, even though the only forward that hasn't scored yet for Knocknagree. Centre back Keelan Buckley. Keelan Buckley kicks it in. Keelan Buckley, it's a dangerous ball. It's flapped up by the Multy full back Paul Heaven. That is a chronic error, but he's got away with it. It's something that you can't do in big games. Sean Rock now. Sean Rock's being cornered here. The referee, it's gone out for a line ball for Multy Farnham. He's maybe lucky there, Seamus, to get that line ball.
Very lucky. He broke the ball down. If there was anybody coming in at all, it was another goal for Knocknagree.
Definitely. Now it was a suicide ball if we ever saw it from Paul Heaven, a phrase commonly used in GAA. Multy Farnham now could restart with a sideline effort on their own 21-metre line, so it's dangerous territory. It's a decent dish ball. It goes to Anthony McGivney. Anthony McGivney now coming out at centre back. McGivney, he's on the ground. He's looking for a free. He's maybe looking to get it, Seamus.
I think he was pulled initially, and the Knocknagree player took his hand away. But you know, if in fairness to Multy Farnham, they're not giving up the ghost. They're ploughing away there, and you know, they're having some joy at the moment.
Sean Rock now attacking. Sean Rock now plays David Wallace. David Wallace now out around the 45-metre line on the left-hand side. David Wallace playing. He's going to run at his man. Wallace is here. Wallace on the ball. Who's he picking out? Oh, it's a good solo. He's dummy the man. David Wallace is through on goal. David Wallace, a much needed goal here for Multy Farnham. The ball goes across the football. Oh, it's saved. Max Brady. Another goal chance, but they're still attacking. The ball's not gone yet. Oh, it's another. That was a brilliant save from the goalkeeper to deny Max Brady.
That's another brilliant save from the Knocknagree goalkeeper Patrick Joy, but it should have been a goal. A brilliant run inside there from Multy Farnham. Fantastic skill altogether. It's a pity they didn't get that goal.
That could have been one of them that got away, but 3 or 4 goal chances have slipped away from Multy so far. Ian McGovern now. McGovern he's carrying it on. McGovern with a quick ball into David Wallace, but it's going to be intercepted by the fullback, or even the goalkeeper for Knocknagree, Patrick Doyle. What a game he is having, the Knocknagree goalkeeper. Carl Daly now is coming out of the defence for Knocknagree. It goes now across to Fintan O'Connor. Fintan O'Connor picks out fullback Paul O'Connor. Paul O'Connor here for the Corkmen. Paul O'Connor now to wing forward James Dennehy. Dennehy now to Danny Cooper. Cooper plays it in. Lovely football. A lovely style of football being played here by Knocknagree. Owen McSweeney on the ball. McSweeney here. McSweeney with the quick ball in. It's bypassing the fullback. Oh, it's just about. He's got a hand to it, but it's not a strong hand. But Paul Heaven has just about. It looks like, or has he? Knocknagree turned it over. This is very chronic defending from Heaven here. It's a shot. It's gone to the left and wide. They're very lucky, Multy Farnham, James.
Well, they were, but in fairness, they deserve a little bit of luck. They've had no luck in front of the goals there. What a run that was from David Wallace. What skill he showed. It looked like there was no route through, and suddenly one drop of his shoulder and he was through. It's an awful pity that it wasn't a goal. But in fairness to Multy, they're getting in now and again.
Yeah, they are, and they're coming and going, but Knocknagree are missing a bit too. They're after catching a kick out here, and full forward here, Anthony O'Connor is another chance for a goal. It's going to be a shot from Fintan O'Connor at goal, but it's dropping short, and it's gone into the welcoming hands of Multi goalkeeper Henry Riley.
Yeah, they have to start building now. What is it, 5 minutes left before half time? I mean, there's 8 points in it. If Multi could get a couple of scores or maybe a goal before half time, they're not totally out of this game.
No, they're not out of the game at all. They're 8 points down. 8 points is not insurmountable in Gaelic football, but it is definitely the way they're playing. Both teams are missing a lot. 8 points, probably a fair lead. There's a Knocknagree player down injured here at the moment. The physio is coming on for treatment. Knocknagree managed by John Fintan Daly Senior. His son is in the team, and the backroom team is John Horgan, Billy O'Neill and Eben McSweeney. Multi Farnham managed by Louis Ennis is their manager, the Ballon clubman, with Mike Dillon and Joe Kelly in as selectors. Multi now to restart here with the free. It's a quick ball in. They're going with the quick ball at the moment. It's the target there is Mark Reynolds. Reynolds just that bit slow on the pace. The wing back Carl Daly just that bit quicker.
Absolutely, he was beaten for pace there down the Cusack stand side of the field, and Knocknagree are in another very dangerous position. They're a great team to build an attack, although this one has petered out.
It's gone out now for a line ball to Multi Farnham. Centre back Ronan Wallace on the ball. Ronan Wallace now, the centre back here, the key man for Multi Farnham. Wallace now to take on his man. He's on the opposing 65. Wallace, he has an advantage. The referee's going to go back for the free. So the free here from Multi Farnham, but nowhere near scoring range, even in the small ball of hurling in All Ireland final day. You do well to see a point from here. Ronan Wallace now. There's no one really free at the moment. No one's really making runs from the Multi forwards. Very stationary, Seamus.
Yeah, they're very stationary, but the referee is booking somebody at the moment, and I'm very, very impressed with Ronan Wallace. He has never given up the ghost. He's on the ball at the moment, and he's the man that can lead them to better things here in this game.
Yeah, James Dennehy, the player picking up the yellow card there for Knocknagree. Number 8 here, Brian McLaughlin. McLaughlin now picks out Kieran Madden. Kieran Madden with a ball across to Max Brady. Brady out to David Wallace. Wallace now, a score is so badly needed here from Multi Farnham. David Wallace shoots. It's dropping in and around the large parallelogram, but it's gone out for a wide ball there for Multi Farnham. So Knocknagree 2 goals and 7, Multi Farnham 5 points. 27 minutes and 17 seconds played here in Croke Park.
You have to say that Knocknagree are a better team, and you know, they have a specific game plan. They're a brilliant team going forward. They certainly are searching out their men and finding their men very, very well, and the Multi Farnham defence are struggling.
It's a line ball here for Knocknagree and their own 45, about 39 metres out from the goal. The ball goes now. It's a line ball by John Fintan Daly. Picks out Matthew Dilworth in corner forward. Matthew Dilworth on the ball. Matthew Dilworth, he's been fouled, says the referee. Probably the right decision. It's free now. It's on the 21 metre line, but it's very, very far left. It would take a great free taker to score this, James.
Well, it would, but Knocknagree have their tails up at the moment. They're playing with confidence, and a number of their players have been very, 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 very impressive here today. Their goalkeeper Patrick Doyle has made a couple of fantastic saves. Michael Mahoney, number 2, number 13 there, has had a great game too, the captain, even though he hasn't scored. Matthew Dilworth, and really they have a free out on the sideline under the Hogan stand here, and they're gathering inside, so more danger for Multi Farnham.
Just looking at the player who's going to take the free here for Knocknagree. There's actually a player down injured here. There's a full-back, Paul O'Connor for Knocknagree is down receiving treatment, so the referee has just ordered a stoppage in play while O'Connor gets treated. The water boy coming on here for the Cork side. Multi Farnham, what a great year. Disaster of a first half, no doubt, but the second half it's a new game, so the 8 points is definitely not insurmountable today. The conditions are ideal. Multi Farnham, they're a fit team. They've been against Laherdan and Mayo in the semi-final. They were struggling at times. They were behind at one stage. The late goal came in. Multi pushed on, got 2 points to win, and so the belief is definitely there from the Westmeath side, James.
There's no doubt about it. The game isn't over yet, and as we say, if they can get back into it in the middle of the park, it's just that I'm a bit worried about their backs. They're being skinned for pace, and there's lovely interplay from the Cork team. There's a bit of a hold up at the moment here. The fullback for the Knocknagree team is injured at the moment, Paul O'Connor, and there's a bit of a conference going on. It's kind of an inordinate delay. Either he's injured and goes off, or he stays on, and I think it's unfair to be holding up the match for this long.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of stoppage time could be played now for that injury. The player he's able to stand up. He doesn't look too bad, but the full forward there, Anthony O'Connor, taking the free. The freezing cold here in Croke Park, so it's not an ideal condition for players to be standing around. The intensity of an All-Ireland final day is what you live and die for if you're a player. So to be maybe waiting around for a player who's injured to maybe go on. Now the player looks like he's received treatment, so there's still physios and that on the pitch, but we're just waiting for the referee to give the call to take the free. O'Connor now looks like he's going to give up the ball here. It's going to go to a different man to take it. Is he giving up? He's just having a word. It's a water bottle. He's actually giving water to his teammates. So still a long delay here, Seamus.
Yeah, but sure, he can't take the free if the referee isn't there. The referee is almost 100 yards away, and he's standing in the middle of the field with his arms folded. Okay, there's a player getting treated, but as far as I'm concerned, the player, if he needs treatment, he goes off. A blood sub comes on. He gets his treatment, and then if he's able to come back on again, that's what happens. So this is an awful long delay.
Yeah, very long delay here. We're in stoppage time now, 30 minutes and 38 seconds played. I have not seen a board go up for any amount of stoppage time yet, but we'll let you know straight away when the stoppage time does become available. Knocknagree 2 goals and 7, Multy Farnham 5 points, 30 minutes 50 seconds played here in Croke Park. The referee, the players just look like he's going to be able to continue on, so he's actually making his way off, so he's going to maybe, whether it be a blood sub or not, but the player, full back there, Paul O'Connor, is making his way off the pitch. Number 18, Sean Daly, is going to replace Paul O'Connor, who's gone off for an injury. Sean Daly now, what a chance he's coming on now in the All-Ireland final with his team 8 points up. It's definitely pressure, Seamus.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, that decision could have been made a long time ago. I know it's, the player welfare. It's 4 minutes at a time. But I mean, those decisions should have been made. But anyway, away we go again.
Yeah, 4 minutes now, probably played from now. So 31, about another 4 minutes left in the first half. 14, Anthony O'Connor to take the free. If O'Connor gets this, it will be a monster effort. Anthony O'Connor, he has the distance. Has he got the accuracy? No, it's just tailed to the left and slightly wide. So a let off from Multy Farnham. The gap is still at 8 points. 31 minutes 47 seconds played here in Croke Park. Knocknagree 2 goals and 7, Multy Farnham 5 points. Goalkeeper now just waiting for the ball to restart the kick out. Henry Riley probably helped us for the 2 goals. There were two great finishes from Knocknagree, so they lead the Corkside lead by 8 points. The ball, it's a terrible kick out. Oh, it's just gone short, but it looked like it was going to go to a Knocknagree player, but no, it's been cleared. Full back now, Paul Heaven plays. He even picks out his own man. Multy Farnham, they need to come out with the ball. Ian McGovern, it's a costly turnover here. Knocknagree back, but a poor ball from the Knocknagree.
Yeah, they're giving the ball away too many times, but at least they've got it back on this occasion. They need to get something before half time.
Yeah, they definitely do need a score here. David Wallace now running with the ball like he always does. David Wallace, it's a brilliant tackle from corner forward Fintan O'Connor from Knocknagree. He's being held up, O'Connor. It's a free in to Knocknagree on the 65 metre line. The ball now goes as far as centre forward John Fintan Daly. John Fintan Daly, quick ball in. John Fintan Daly now, he has it back. He's going to go for another goal, is he? This would really be a killer blow. John Fintan Daly, he's put it over the bar, so another point for Knocknagree. They now lead by 9. Knocknagree 2 goals and 8, Multy Farnham 5 points.
Every single time that Multy Farnham have given away the ball, it's been punished by Knocknagree, and that's the sign of a good team. But Multy Farnham are giving the ball away time after time after time.
And would you agree that the Multy Farnham maybe aren't punishing Knocknagree as much?
No, they're not. But they're not winning the ball enough. But they're giving it away. They've had a reasonable amount of ball, but they're giving it away too easy. Yeah,
the ball is being given away very cheap. The player being booked here is number 14, Anthony O'Connor, has just received a yellow card. 33 minutes and 27 seconds played here in Croke Park. Knocknagree lead by 9 points.
Yeah, Knocknagree have had 4 players yellow carded in the first half, but I mean, it doesn't really seem to have affected them.
Yeah, the great catch there of Ryan McLaughlin, but the ball has been given away cheaply again. Now, Knocknagree are punishing every time Multy Farnham give the ball away. Will they be punished here? We'll know so very soon. 17, Danny Cooper. Cooper picks out Donna Moynihan. Kieran Madden doing good work defending. Moynihan has played, Donna Moynihan has gone out to centre forward, John Fintan Daly, but the referee has given Multy Farnham a free out for overcarrying. Multy Farnham now trail by 9 points. Knocknagree 2 goals and 8, Multy Farnham 5 points. The referee has blown for half time, so half time here in Croke Park. It's Knocknagree 2 goals and 8, Multy Farnham 5 points.
It's about fair on the balance of play, and even though Multy Farnham haven't had much luck in front of goals, there's only been one team going forward in this game, and they're really struggling, and it's very hard to see them getting back into it, to be quite honest. but still there's 30 minutes of football. But unless they get a goal and a couple of points in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the second half, they're in big trouble.
Would you say, Seamus, that Multy Farnham can come back from 9 points down?
Well, nothing is impossible in sport, and especially in football. And Multy Farnham have shown great resilience in the past, but they're going to have to play the game of their lives, a game that they've never played before, to get back into it.
28th of June 2015, Westmeath trailed Meath by 9 points at half time, came back to record one of the best ever wins in Westmeath GAA history. So Westmeath teams have done it before in Croke Park.
Yeah, it's possible, but on the evidence of what we've seen so far, unlikely.
Yes, so we're going to take a break now. We'll be back for the second half very shortly.
Here's another opportunity for you, Yoshi, to put your messages and photographs on the screen using our fan wall. Use the hashtag fanwall, put messages and photographs on the screen for your favourite players in the second half, or your teams coming up in the intermediate final. They take it so well. This is super for Daniel Flynn. Hasn't gone so. All back is absolutely stunning. Not putting one of the points in here. Again, this grandson of Nick Loftus from across the line now has kicked another one. 1-1 for Conor Loftus. As Tyrone keep possession very neatly. First shot fired in by Conor Cavanagh. Conor Cavanagh just wasn't strong enough in the challenge with Conor Cavanagh, and that's a really fine point. He fancies it for the Harrison, doesn't he? This is from almost impossible angle. That is maybe the best score again so far. He's on fire again for the Harrison. Breaks it from McKenna, and he might get on it again, and Harrison is in! And finishes! And Conor Harrison strikes again.
Digging top, Milo Marta, the player, Shelter Hole again, David Clifford, and his Papa catches this second ovation. Something down, going Clifford, craft up again to America, change to your kill, Shimmer, Western, Shorter.
Championship career, and what a time to get it. on a knee and a hand the winter Farranon. Multy Farnham substitution at half time. Number 5, Tommy McGivney is replaced by number 20, Mark Fallon.
We're back here for the second half in Croke Park. The second half is going to start. Substitution for Multy at half time. Tommy McGivney unlucky to be taken off. Mark Fallon replaces. Seamus, second half going to start here now. Much better second half needed for Multy if they're going to lift the trophy in half an hour's time.
They're going to have to power into this game from the very first minute, and they need to get a few scores. If they get the first few scores, it'll give them the confidence and they can get back into the game.
Yes, definitely. Now Barry Tiernan just counting the players here before he throws the ball in for the second half. Knocknagree 2 goals and 8, Multy Farnham 5 points. Barry Tiernan throws the ball in. Who's going to win it? It's caught by Brian McLaughlin and he's been fouled. So an early free in for Multy to be taken here by Ian McGovern, who's playing as a sweeper despite wearing the number 13 jersey. Player here going to be booked for Knocknagree. Is the yellow card going to come out? Yellow card has been shown. The 5th yellow card for Knocknagree. I'm just looking here to see who got it. Do you know who got that yellow card, James? Can't see it there.
I'll tell you in 1 second now when he turns his back. I'll tell you in 1 second now. It is number 9.
Number 9 midfielder, Paul Collins.
I got one earlier on.
The ball now is here with Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds quiet so far. Mark Reynolds has run into the foul and it's given a ball it's not been turned out. It's a pick off the ground, so a free out for Knocknagree. Silly from Reynolds to run into the tackle, James.
Yeah, but I thought he maybe could have got a free out.
Maybe now the free out, maybe he was a bit harsh to referee there, not giving the free out to Mark Reynolds. And it's a free in here for Multy Farnham. It was actually, the offence took place inside the 14 yard, but because it was a technical foul and not an aggressive foul, it would be a 14 metre free and not a penalty for Multy Farnham.
Yeah, 13 metre free for Multy Farnham, and the player overcarried the ball and maybe justice was done there.
Max Brady now looking to score his 6th point, the only multiplayer to score. This will surely be a formality. 9 points they trail by half time, Multy Farnham. Knocknagree 2 goals and 8. Multy Farnham 6 points now after Max Brady, who had just tapped over the free. 6 points for Max Brady, 6 points for Multy Farnham.
Yeah, that's the way you start, and let's build slowly, brick by brick, and you never know what could happen.
Yes, goalkeeper Patrick Doyle now having an absolute stormer. Restarted the kick out. It's an absolutely perfect kick out. It's gone straight into the arms of Paulie Collins, who just picked up a yellow card moments earlier. Paulie Collins, but Collins gives it away. Have Multy Farnham come out with it? Yes, they have. Kieran Madden doing good work there. The ball now, number 8, Donna Moynihan. Donna Moynihan in midfield for Multy Farnham. Moynihan now running through. Donna Moynihan, he's still going Moynihan, still going strong. The powerhouse in midfield. Donna Moynihan, but it looks like what's happened. Donna Moynihan, the ball has been turned over. The Multy Farnham players are fouled, and it's a free out for Knocknagree, who lead here by 2-8 to 6 points. Seamus, was it a harsh free out?
I thought it was harsh, to be quite honest with you. I thought maybe it could have gone the other way.
Yeah, I thought that as well, that maybe that the player could have got fouled, could have got a free first, but Brian McLaughlin is being spoken to here by Barry Tiernan, and the yellow card looks the likely option for the Crookedwood and Multy Farnham midfielder. Yes, Brian McLaughlin has received a yellow card, so Knocknagree here now about 68 metres out with the free. Maurice Fitzgerald wouldn't even go for this. He's a Kerry man on the Cork-Kerry border. The ball now goes in. It's one. Who wins it? It's dropping. It's gone to the Knocknagree centre forward, John Finton Daly. John Finton Daly picks out Owen McSweeney. Owen McSweeney with a ball in, a dangerous ball. It's a near perfect ball, but not quite so perfect. But Anthony O'Connor still has it in a very dangerous position. Anthony O'Connor to Matthew Dilwer. Dilwer comes back out to O'Connor on the left foot, and Anthony O'Connor, his effort has just sailed to the right and wide. So the wide ball there for Knocknagree. A let off from Multy.
Yeah, let off for Multy, but unusually for Knocknagree, they dilly-dallied on the ball that time, and they were unsure of their passing, so maybe there's a slight sliver of light at the end of the tunnel for Multy.
8 points down now, and 8 points is a big gap in Gaelic football. Not so big in the small ball of hurling, but a big gap in Gaelic football. Who's coming out with the ball? Ian McGovern to Anthony McGivney. Anthony McGivney to Danny Lockery in midfield. Danny Lockery, a powerhouse, trying his heart out. The break's not quite going for him today. The ball, number 9 now, on number 9 on the ball. McGivney has it. He's fouled. Advantage played by the referee Barry Tiernan. Anthony McGivney now, who's going to pick out? He's going to go himself. He's a solo player, McGivney. He's doing a good job with it. Ronan Wallace, what a game he is having. Ronan Wallace carrying from the back line. Ronan Wallace, has he been fouled? No, says the referee. And Knocknagree, maybe he could have been fouled, Seamus.
I think he was looking for the free that time, to be quite honest with you, Conor, so I really think the referee was okay that time.
Good decision from the referee, according to my co-commentator. Cornerback here, Stephen Moore now with the catch. Stephen Moore was out of the free. It's an advantage for Multy Farnham. has the ball now. It's gone now to Ronan Wallace again. Ronan Wallace, he was looking for the free last time. Wallace plays his man. He picks out Shawnee Rock. Ronan Wallace with the ball. Ronan Wallace with the left boot. It's a poor effort from Wallace, and it just goes as far as Patrick Doyle, who was having a stormer, as we mentioned earlier. James Dennehy now for Knocknagree. Dennehy with the ball. Dennehy passes it back. Who does it go to? It goes to cornerback Gary O'Connor. Gary O'Connor to number 12, Owen McSweeney. McSweeney on the ball. McSweeney picks out his man, James Dennehy. Owen McSweeney here. Still going, McSweeney. It's a great ball in. The forwards has been fouled. It's number 11 there, John Finton Daly. Finton Daly into Anthony O'Connor. O'Connor now is going to have the shot. No, he's not. He passes it across. Oh, it's in. There's misinterception by James Green. 15 here. Finton O'Connor. What's going to happen? He shoots, and it's another point for Knocknagree. Knocknagree 2 goals and 9. Multy-Farnham 6 points.
Well, there you are, once again. You know, Ronan Wallace was having a great game from Multy-Farnham, but he lost possession of the ball, and next thing, it's 3 passes later, and it's over the bar from Finton O'Connor.
Absolutely. Now there's a player down injured. Looks like it's James Green, the left cornerback, is suffering an injury. He's holding his back in Croke Park. Number 12 there, Owen McSweeney, is beside him. So a big loss this will be at this time was Green to go off. Green, he missed the interception there, but he's not doing too bad apart from that. The Multy-Farnham cornerback. 2-9 to 6 points. Knocknagree lead. 35 minutes 32 seconds played here in Croke Park. The referee here, what's he going to do? He's just going to instruct the goalkeeper Patrick Doyle to kick the ball out and resume play. 9 points his team trailed by in Croke Park. 24 minutes left in the All-Ireland final. Not an ideal place to be in.
Yeah, a game not being held up for the injury to Multy-Farnham, and it was held up for 4 minutes before half time when we had an injury to Knocknagree.
Yeah, so maybe strange bit of refereeing inconsistency. Inconsistency can often be a struggle. The kick has gone in. It's going to go as far as Green. He's made the catch, so there's not too much wrong with him. He's proven so. It's a good catch from James Green. Number 8 here, Brian McLaughlin picks out corner forward Ian McGovern. Multy-Farnham need a goal. They need it now. They need it in the next 4 minutes anyway, before 40, because 9 points of 20 minutes left would be an absolutely insurmountable deficit. The ball out to David Wallace. David Wallace on the ball for Multy-Farnham. David Wallace. Wallace, has he been fouled? No, says the referee. Brian McLaughlin has a goal chance here. We said they needed a goal. McLaughlin, has he been held up? He's looking for something. It's brilliant defender from Knocknagree. The swarms of bodies came back, and they're after denying the Multy-Farnham player a goal.
Brian McLaughlin was in a great position there. We were holding our breath. We were hoping to see the net rattle, but just at the vital time he lost possession.
Very, very key moment that could be in the game. Knocknagree now 2 goals and 9. Multy-Farnham 6 points. 17. Danny Cooper coming out of defence. Danny Cooper picks out Sean Daly. Sean Daly now nowhere in 18. Danny Cooper is back now. Everyone's playing together for Knocknagree. They look a real team. They look a real good team. A team that could really make an impression in the Cork Intermediate Football Championship in 2018. The ball and quick ball in. It goes as far as corner forward there. Centre forward even, John Finton Daly playing in the corner forward role. John Daly and the great ball in. It's gone into Anthony O'Connor. A goal here will kill Multy-Farnham. A point won't help either. Anthony O'Connor on the ball. Anthony O'Connor, what's he doing? He shoots, and it's a poor effort from O'Connor. A rarity today, it must be said, but it's gone out for a wide ball. So Patrick Doyle is going to not Patrick Doyle, even Henry Riley is going to restart with the kick out.
It's very seldom that you would have said that Knocknagree completely wasted and kicked away that ball, but that's what they did there. I'm ever so impressed as well with John F. Daly at centre half forward. He's been a brilliant playmaker for them.
Has he been the best player in the pitch, John Daly, Seamus?
Overall, I think so.
Yeah, I would have to say I'd definitely be close to agreeing to that. Number 14 here, Anthony O'Connor on the ball. O'Connor, they look a real great team, this Knocknagree team that hammered Naomh Colin Ulster champions, and they're doing the same here to Multy-Farnham today. 2-9-7 against Naomh Colin 2-9-6 here. Number 8 there. It's a tame effort, but it's going to goalkeeper has to deal with it. Henry Riley drops it. He was been lucky, very, very lucky. The cornerback Michael Mahon even was up. The sweeper system is allowing Mahoney to come up the pitch and attack and really be a massive thorn in the side of Multy-Farnham.
Unbelievable. He's a sort of a utility player, and he's a real footballer. Even though he has 2 on his back, he's not a traditional cornerback.
No, that's definitely one thing he's not. The ball now to number 20. This came on. This Mark Fallon from Multy-Farnham. Mark Fallon with the ball to Sean Rock. Not even Sean, Mark Reynolds even. The ball now to Max Brady, who shoots, and the effort has actually gone backwards. It looks, Seamus.
Absolutely. He didn't make 3 yards with that kick, so Multi are going to have to really try and get the ball over the bar, try and engineer some chances.
Yes, take your points in the goal will come, that's what they say, but that can be hard lesson to take now for Multy Farnham. They've squandered about 4 or 5 goal chances. If them 4 or 5 had been points, this would be a real game we'd have in our hands there, Seamus.
Absolutely, but their shot selection not great at the minute. It's massive panic to me, but you cannot blame the Multy Farnham players because this is a quality Cork, Knocknagree sides that they're playing against.
Yeah, it really is. It's a real quality team they're playing in Knocknagree, that's outfit from West Cork. Number 13 there, Ian McGovern. Ian McGovern picks out Shawnee Rock. Shawnee Rock on the ball. Has he been fouled? No, says the referee. Ian McGovern now. McGovern has it. About 39 minutes, 37 seconds played here in Croke Park. The ball goes to Mark Reynolds. Reynolds has to win it, and he does not win it, but he breaks. The ball is break. It's lucky break from Multy Farnham. Kieran Madden on the ball now. 45 minutes out. A goal needed. A point definitely needed. Kieran Madden shoots. It's a terrible shot from Madden. But Danny Lockery has it. Danny Lockery, and it's gone out for a wide ball. Another wasteful chance from Multy Farnham, James.
Yeah, that was telegraphed there. That was telegraphed, that particular ball from Kieran Madden there, and it was easily blocked down. And really, Knocknagree are coping with whatever Multy are throwing at them at the minute.
Just seeing there's a substitute coming on here for Knocknagree. Number 5, Andrew Sheehan, replaces Danny Cooper, the man who was originally named to start. Sheehan is after coming on to replace Cooper with 40 minutes played here, 9 points the gap. We said it would be insurmountable. Not insurmountable, but it's definitely not easy for the Westmeath side to get back. 20 minutes left here. 20 minutes is a long time in football.
20 minutes is a long time in football, and the player who didn't start, Andrew Sheehan, is getting his chance to shine now. The player who started instead of him there, Danny Cooper, has gone off. So Knocknagree very happy at the moment. There's 10 minutes gone in the second half, and it's 2-9 to 6 points at the moment.
Yeah, substitution just coming on here for Multy Farnham. Number 18, Adam Lockery, is replacing number 8, Brian McLaughlin. Would that be a bit of a strange thing, Seamus? McLaughlin didn't seem to be doing too bad in midfield.
No, he was playing okay, and he had the ability to run straight up the middle of the field, and even though he lost possession a couple of times, it would appear to me that a bit of strength was needed there, but Louis Ennis has made his decision, and that's it.
Lockery is a flying forward though, so maybe the speed in the forward was the key, but it seems strange the player that came off. There was other players who maybe weren't doing as much. The ball out here, number 9, Anthony McGivney. It's gone to Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds struggling today so far. Mark Reynolds out now. Who's it going to? Looks like Multy Farnham are dilly-dallying with the ball around midfield, around the 45-metre line. Number 9 here, Anthony McGivney shoots, and it's another wide for Multy Farnham. Another effort wasted from the Westmeath side in the second half.
Yeah, that's a very bad wide. There was a lazy sort of a wide. Multy Farnham have got to try and work the ball in closer and not be shooting from impossible angle.
The ball here now is coming on. Knocknagree, have they got it back? No, they haven't, says the referee. Number 13 there, Ian McGovern. McGovern needs a goal. He plays his man. It's gone to number 20. It's a penalty. Has the ref given it? No, the referee doesn't give it. Seamus, should that have been a penalty?
I think that maybe it should have been a penalty. The referee looked very closely. He crouched down to make his decision and decided it wasn't a penalty.
Mark Fallon appeared to have been fouled there. The referee, he looked to be on the ground. The referee waved play on, and Louis Ennis in there is not one bit happy with that decision from referee Barry Tiernan. He feels definitely the penalty should be given. The ball here's number 4, Gary O'Connor. Gary O'Connor picks out Anthony O'Connor, and Anthony O'Connor puts the gap to 10 points. A 4-point swing, Seamus.
When it's not your day, it's not your day. And down Knocknagree, you knew what was going to happen. Down the field they come and score a great point.
That's just the way of life, unfortunately. Sometimes when things go wrong, they go badly wrong. Knocknagree 2 goals and 10. Multy Farnham 6 points. 42 minutes and 52 seconds played here in Croke Park. Goalkeeper Henry Riley to restart with the kick out. Ronan Wallace on the ball. Ronan Wallace now to number 9, Anthony McGivney. Anthony McGivney on the ball for Multy Farnham. McGivney's running. He's running McGivney now. He's going to go at it. Anthony McGivney, it's a quick ball in, but it's a quick ball. It's gone. The referee has appeared to signal that Max Brady was pushed, so it will be a free in on the D for Multy Farnham.
Yeah, free in for Multy Farnham, but I mean, we're just chatting off mic there. Magnificent Ronan Wallace. What a game he's having. Doesn't deserve to be on the losing side, but it's not over yet, so hopefully Multy will get this point.
Max Brady now, he's scored everything for Multy so far. This will be a 7 points. It's nothing more than a formality, this free. Max Brady shoots, and Brady puts it just over the bar. Just dipped. It looked like it was dipping, but it's gone over for the 7 points from Multy Farnham. They trail by 9. Goalkeeper Patrick Doyle to restart again. Seamus, Multy Farnham, another score from Brady. He's really carrying the team, him and Ronan Wallace today.
Well, he is, and that's the problem. When you see that there's only one scorer for Multy Farnham, it shows you just how, he needs a little bit of help up front, and he's not getting it.
No, the help is definitely not provided from Brady today, or for Brady, and the free being awarded here for Multy Farnham. There's 15 minutes approximately left, just over 15 minutes left. They trail by 9. A goal is needed if it was ever needed. Number 13 here, Ian McGovern with the run. McGovern now with the Westmeath under 21 starting this year. It goes, it's a poor ball, but it goes to Ronan Wallace. Ronan Wallace to Multy come out with it. Wallace now, he needs a goal here. He needs a score, minimum a point here. Ronan Wallace, he's picked out Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds, it's gone to David Wallace. It's a goal for Multy Farnham. The gap is back to 6 points. Knocknagree 2 goals and 10. Multy Farnham 7 points. David Wallace with the goal. We said earlier on he was a keep there. He's been excellent all year. What a time to step up.
Yeah, that was a fantastic goal. Really well worked. And guess who set it up? Ronan Wallace, who made the run, who made the Alishan run. But a brilliant finish from David Wallace.
What a much needed goal from Multy Farnham. One Wallace to another, and what a finish. David Wallace, he saved his team so much this year, and well, has he saved him again? 6 points still a lot with 15 minutes to play. 45 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. Knocknagree 2 goals and 10. Multy Farnham 1 goal and 7. We're here in Croke Park. Number 8 here, Donna Moynihan with the catch, and this has been awarded a free, so Knocknagree now have the ball. It's a brilliant interception. Multy Farnham, the whole attitude, the body language, everything is stepping up. The roar of the Multy crowd, if this was to happen, it would be one of the greatest comebacks in GAA history.
There's no doubt about it, and the Multy Farnham have their tails up at the minute, and they're fighting like tigers. Fair play to them.
A free in here for Multy Farnham, about 60 metres out. David Wallace is just jumping up there, telling everyone to get behind the team. The crowd here, the whole village, and then after that, Mark Reynolds with an absolute chronic ball to his man.
Absolutely, giving the ball away at such a vital stage, that's not the way to do it.
No, it's definitely not the way to do it at all. When you're 6 points down, coming back into the game to pass a free to an opposition player is not ideal. But Knocknagree are coming here. Number 8 here, John Moynihan on the ball. Moynihan with the ball in. It's gone into number 14, Anthony O'Connor. Anthony O'Connor with faces Paul Heaven. Multy are giving everything. No one can fault them for effort today whatsoever. It's the one thing that you cannot say about this Multy team. For all the sloppy mistakes, every single player out there is willing to die for each other.
Absolutely, I'm absolutely I'm thrilled with the attitude of the Multy Farnham players. They're after getting out of a very sticky situation there defensively, and they're coming again, and a fair play to them.
Number 4 here, James Green now with the ball. It's a quick ball. Oh, it's another terrible pass from James Green. And Knocknagree cornerback Gary O'Connor with a fantastic interception. You cannot afford to make them kind of mistakes in an All-Ireland final.
Absolutely not. Multy Farnham are trying so hard, but they're giving the ball away in vital areas, and they want to be very careful because Knocknagree are trying to isolate and Anthony O'Connor inside on the fullback Paul Heaven, so we have to watch out for that.
Yes, definitely. The fullback, like Knocknagree and Multy Farnham, are playing out with the even game, but number 10 here, it's a shot from number 10 James Dennehy, which has just sailed to the right and wide. Knocknagree becoming a bit more wasteful as of late, Seamus.
Becoming a bit more wasteful. They're no way as impressive as they were in the first half, and Multy need to get a couple of scores or another goal.
Another goal would definitely be ideal. 3 points, the gap is back to 3 points. As they get 3 points, so a couple of points is needed too. A goal or a couple of points. Scores. So bad needed for the Multy Farnham men. The free now, short free taken from Knocknagree. Centre forward John Finton Daly. John Finton Daly picks out his man. It's corner for Finton O'Connor. Finton O'Connor shoots. Finton O'Connor has put the ball over the bar. Knocknagree's lead stretched to 7. Yeah,
that's an absolutely super score when they needed it. And once again, John Finton Daly engineering the score, and brilliantly kicked over by Finton O'Connor.
Multy Farnham now restart. Number 13, Ian McGovern. The ball here. Ian McGovern with passes it back to the goalkeeper. Henry Riley now to number 7, Sean Rock. Shawnee Rock on the ball for Multy Farnham. The crowd's roaring him on, the wing back, only 18 years old, but by God is he trying his heart out here. Sean Rock, has he been fouled? No, says the ref. Anthony McGivney, he hasn't been fouled. The referee's letting an awful lot go here. Barry Tiernan, maybe not a bad side of refereeing, sometimes a bit harsh on both teams. Number 20 there, Mark Fallon on the ball. Mark Fallon to Max Brady. Max Brady, this is needed to go over, but it's got dropping. It's not this, but it's going to drop. It would look like a dangerous drop. But cornerback Michael Mahoney, what a game he's having, winning the ball again.
Absolutely, and it's a real contest in the second half. In fairness to Multy Farnham, they're making a great game for them.
They really are. Multy Farnham, they're really giving everything there. 7 points, they needed the goal, they got the goal, they're giving us a game, but not in the rear in for another goal here. Oh, it's good defending from cornerback there, Stephen Moran. But he's been fouled. No, says the referee. So Knocknagree are through here. Number 12, Owen McSweeney. They point the wide option. Will they go for the goal? They look like they're going to set it for the point. Owen McSweeney, he's going to have a shot. McSweeney, and it's dropped short to Henry Riley. The goal was on there, Seamus, if they could break its speed.
Yeah, it was on, but I thought it was a free out for Multy Farnham earlier on, so justice was done.
Justice definitely done there. Ian McGovern coming out of defence. McGovern now carrying the ball. Ian McGovern, what's he going to do with it? He gives it across to his man. His man is there, Anthony McGivney, to Ronan Wallace. What a game he's having, the Westmeath under-21 captain for 2017. Number 10, Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds now to Max Brady. Max Brady, oh, it's a terrible wide from Brady. What a game he's having, and what a time to miss a routine score.
Can't really give out to Max Brady. He's done all the scoring for Multy Farnham today, but the breeze is very difficult today. It looked like it was going over, and it just pulled away with the wind at the last second.
10 minutes left. Multi trail by 7. Fair to say, Seamus, the word miracle can often be overused, but I think a miracle could be a word that we can maybe describe now.
It will need a miracle, there's no doubt about it. Knocknagree are not near as effective as they were in the first half, but they're still able to get a score or two when they need it.
That's definitely the way it is now. There's a player getting booked here for Knocknagree. Just seeing who it is. It looks like it's number 13 there, Matthew Dilworth, the captain. He's played very well today. We're not getting on the scoreboard, but he's doing a lot of work out in defence. So Matthew Dilworth is having he's been booked, so he'll have to watch his try if he wants to remain on the pitch for the full-time whistle. The ball is kicked out. Ronan Wallace, it bypasses Wallace. It goes to Kieran Madden. Good anticipation from Madden. Ronan Wallace on the ball. Ronan Wallace now. What's he going to do with it? He's going quick. Wallace plays it to Max Brady. Max Brady with a quick ball in. Oh, it's a poor ball from Brady, and it's Knocknagree who'll come out. Wasteful enough for Multy.
Well, it was wasteful enough, but I mean, okay, it wasn't a great ball in there, and it was given into David Wallace, but he was whinging at the quality of the ball when he should be getting back out to try and get his team back into it.
That's definitely something that players should not do, is whinge and moan, because it does not do any good. It takes your focus off the game, and it allows the other team to take advantage. Knocknagree now coming here in waves and drones. They haven't scored too much in the second half, but they've done enough. 15 there, Fintan O'Connor picks out John Fintan Daly. Oh, it's a foul, surely. Ian McGovern fouled him, he's pushed him as well. He can have absolutely no complaints about that, Seamus.
Oh, that was a silly tackle, really, you know. I mean, I know he reckons that he didn't do anything wrong, but I think the referee is going to put him into the book, and probably rightly so too. John Fintan Daly is a huge threat, and I think there's going to be a card given out here.
Card probably going to be yellow card here for yellow card for McGovern. A score here now will put the gap at 8 points, and then I'd say we probably need 2 miracles at that stage. Like, those miracles do happen, like miracle at Medina a few years ago in the golf and the Ryder Cup, so it can definitely happen, miracles, but they're very, very unlikely.
Very unlikely, and I don't think even the word miracle covers it at this stage. We're running out of time. There's 8 minutes left, and it would have to be a collapse of biblical proportions at this stage now.
So it happened now in the Leinster Club Senior Football Final. St. Lomans were 6 points up with 2 minutes left, and they managed to lose the game. So it can prove that it can happen, but it's unlikely.
I don't think it's going to happen here now. Very unlikely.
Very unlikely. I'd use the word highly unlikely. Very highly unlikely if we're going to combine the two of us here. So Knocknagree now with a free here, just seeing who's going to take it. It's number 14, Anthony O'Connor, and he's gone to the right and wide. It's a very, very bad miss from Knocknagree, Seamus.
It is, and unfortunately for Multy Farnham, they can withstand that miss at the minute. Another couple of subs coming on from Multy.
Very poor kick out from the goalkeeper to restart it. Number 19, Ger Fearick, and number 17, Emmett Fearick, about to come on. Number 10 here, it's a goal chance here. Knocknagree are through. Number 13 there, he's gone, he's taken the simple option, and Matthew Dilworth, who said he hadn't scored, he's now scored, he's fisted a point.
That's all 6 forwards, and a couple more have scored for Knocknagree. A good fisted point from Matthew Dilworth there, and to be quite honest with you, Knocknagree are home and hose.
They are home and hose, that's definitely the fact. A sub coming on there, number 21, Ty Long for Knocknagree came on, and number 17, Emmett Fearick came on for Multy Farnham. Just looking to see what's going off. Max Brady's going off. Brady coming off, a bit of silly move, Seamus.
Yeah, but I think in fairness to Louis Ennis, he's given players a run, and you know, it's their chance to play in the All-Ireland final. Fair play to him.
He is, but maybe the players coming off, he could be taking off different players than the one player that scored 7 points.
Yeah, probably not, but I mean, they're not going to win at this stage.
No, they're 8 points down with 6 minutes left, so they realistically are not going to win this game. Ronan Wallace, he's not giving up. What a catch from Wallace. What a game he's having. A role model for any footballer who's coming up to play this well in an All-Ireland final, All-Ireland Junior final. As we mentioned, Glencar, champions for 2016. A great performance against the Rock from Tyrone. They won by 3 points on the day. Number 9 there is number here from Anthony McGivney. It's a poor ball from McGivney. McGivney now, the former rugby player, Anthony McGivney, he hits the ball in, it goes as far as Danny Lockbury, and Lockbury just had not got that bit of pace. Centre back Keelan Buckland had, and it's another wasted ball. I really hope this scoring does not get too ugly for the Multy Farnham contingent, Seamus.
I don't think it will, but Multy look out on their feet at the minute and not agree. A lovely team, in fairness, they're a lovely team to watch going forward. And I don't think the best thing about losing in a final, if you have to lose, is that you have no complaints. And I don't think they have any complaints today.
No complaints whatsoever. The better team is going to win this game, and the better team has been Knocknagree. They had a great year. They bet Naomh Colin by 8 points, and they're actually going to play. They're leading Multy by 8 points now. Anthony O'Connor here on a yellow card. Looks like he's going to pick up a second yellow here, so he will be dismissed. Yellow card for O'Connor. The referee quickly produces the red, so Knocknagree are down to 14 men for the last 5 minutes. The Multy Farnham crowd are roaring his sending off, but I think that the roars will be confounded in a couple of minutes when the referee blows the full-time whistle.
Doesn't really make any difference at this stage, although it has to be said that he's given 8 yellow cards to Knocknagree. They weren't afraid to put their foot and their arm in today, but they weren't afraid to score either.
I don't think it'd be fair to say, Seamus, that Knocknagree have been a dirty team.
No, absolutely not. They came here to win this All-Ireland, and they've won it, and they've won it playing football.
Yes, absolutely. The ball now, it's gone out, it's a kick, and Knocknagree are just doing everything in their possible power just to close out the game. 4.5 minutes left, they lead here by 8 points. Corner back now, Stephen Moran. Stephen Moran picks out his man. His man is the wing back there. It's Ronan Wallace, centre back even. The ball now, who has it? Who has it here? It's full back from Multy Farnham. Paul Heaven attacking up the pitch. Heaven now to number 9 there, Anthony McGivney. McGivney is going to keep going. Has he been fouled? No, says the referee. Now it's gone in. Who has it? It's a shot from Multy Farnham from number 17, Emmett Feerick, and Emmett Feerick has reduced the gap to 7.
Yeah, good score. And in fairness to Multy Farnham, they're keeping the scoreboard. They're keeping the scoreboard ticking over. And really, I couldn't be more complimentary of Ronan Wallace. What a performance. If you had 3 or 4 more Ronan Wallaces, Multy Farnham would be ahead and not Knocknagree.
Definitely, that's definitely the case. Ronan Wallace is certainty, I'd say, to start for Colin Kelly's Westmeath side, who are going so well. At the moment they face Armagh tomorrow, but he'll be given a couple of weeks off, but I'm sure he'll make his way back onto the team. Number 4 here, Gary O'Connor. Gary O'Connor coming out. Number 13, Matthew Dilbert. Matthew Dilbert now picks out his man. Knocknagree now in droves. They're going to be lifting the trophy. The first core team to do so in a long time. Fintan O'Connor with the ball. Fintan O'Connor picks out number 11, John Fintan Daly. Fintan Daly now to shoot on goal. John Fintan Daly, what's he going to do? John Fintan Daly. It's a great save from the goalkeeper from Multy Farnham, but it's gone out for a 45. A brilliant save from Henry Riley.
Absolutely brilliant save from Henry Riley. That centre forward, John Fintan Daly for Knocknagree. What a beautiful player he is. He skated round the full back as if he wasn't there, and a great save there from Henry Riley, saving another goal.
Number 15 here, Fintan O'Connor to take the 45. In fact, he's at the goal. He's after coming up, Patrick Doyle. Patrick Doyle could be I think it's the 9th Knocknagree player. Well, 10th if you include Carl Daly, who got an own point in the first half, so he could technically be the 10th Knocknagree player to register on the score sheet today.
Absolutely, and the goalie up to have a go and get his name in the national newspapers tomorrow, and he deserves his chance of glory as well.
Yeah, definitely Patrick Doyle deserves a chance to slot this between the sticks. Patrick Doyle shoots. It's a goal. The goalie has scored a goal straight from a 45. It just literally, the multi-defender left it and it went straight into the back of the net. I think that could be the first ever time a goalie has scored a goal in the All-Ireland final, especially in football.
It's going to be a great quiz question in years to come. A goalkeeper scoring a goal in the All-Ireland final. The free went straight to the net, and really a disastrous goal to give away, but I mean, Knocknagree were going to win this match anyway.
The goalie is absolutely chuffed with himself. I think between an own point and the goalie scoring a goal, this All-Ireland final could be in pub quizzes for years and years to come.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I don't think that has ever happened before. We're just chatting. I don't think that has ever happened before that in Croke Park in an All-Ireland final a goalkeeper has scored a goal direct from a free.
It really is something out of the ordinary. Patrick Doyle hit the ball. It was a near perfect connection. You would have said it was bad if it was dropping short, but it went straight into net, and Patrick Doyle just looks absolutely chuffed for himself, the goalie. Like, he's done a great job all day, made absolute numerous saves. I'd say he's man of the match to Seamus Stephanie after that.
Well, I don't know about that. I'd still give it to John Finton Daly at centre half forward, but the goalkeeper has had a magnificent game. Magnificent
is an understatement in my book. I think he's been absolutely outstanding goalkeeper for Knocknagree there. Number 9 here, Anthony McGivney. Multi be devastated that 10 points probably fair, though they can't have any complaints with the scoreboard with a minute left on the clock. We're just awaiting a stoppage time sub. Number 20, Thomas Cooper, is going to be the man coming on. Tomas Cooper, even he's going to say he played in the All-Ireland final for Knocknagree, his home parish, with the lead here by 3-12 to 1 goal and 8. Knocked the Cork team and the Cork Kerry border, as mentioned earlier, Rathmore only across the border onto Kerry. They often train in Kerry, I read today in the Irish Examiner. So substitute here, Tomas Cooper coming on for Pádraig Collins. Pádraig Collins had a great game for Knocknagree. They lead by 10. There's about 15 seconds of normal time remaining. The free here to be taken by Ian McGovern to Ronan Wallace. 5 minutes stoppage time to board, so it'll be 5 more minutes. Multi will have to suffer 5 more minutes of this pain. The pain of losing the All-Ireland final, the pain of not performing, the pain of knowing that you could have done a bit more. Could they have won the game, James? I don't think so. I think Knocknagree definitely better team, but Multi could definitely have narrowed the gap a bit.
Well, they could have narrowed the gap a bit, but the best team have won this All-Ireland final. Let's call a spade here. You know, but I mean, it's been a magnificent day for Multi Farnham. They're in an All-Ireland final. They're only a small club. They have won the Leinster Championship. They have those memories. They have the memories of a brilliant win against Lahardon in the All-Ireland semi-final. They have memories. They can always say that they played in Croke Park in an All-Ireland final. It's not all doom and gloom, and they've been beaten by a better team on the day.
They have, that's no doubt. That's the only thing I can say, is that Knocknagree have definitely been the better team today, and Louis Yanis will have no complaints. He's done a great job, the Ballynagore native, but he cannot complain today as his side have suffered defeat to a very, very formidable Knocknagree outfit. Knocknagree 3 goals and 12, and Multi Farnham 1 goal and 8. Centre back Ronan Wallace has fouled him. It's Knocknagree take the free. The free is going short. It's gone to number 13 there, Matthew Dilworth. Dilworth playing out. Who's played it to? Playing it to cornerback Gary O'Connor. What a team performance from Knocknagree. Every player stood out. 10 getting on the score sheet, 9 for Knocknagree, 1 for Multi Farnham, with Carl Daly's own point. Definitely a quiz question for years to come. Daly, an own point. Have you ever seen one before, James? I certainly have, not in Croke Park anyway.
Well, I've seen it a couple of times in matches where there'd be a very strong wind blowing. I never saw one in Croke Park, but no, I saw a few. In fact, I saw a couple this year. But I've never seen a goalkeeper scoring a goal in an All-Ireland final. I don't think it has ever happened before.
Was it the Connacht minor final with Shane Curran, your own Roscommon man? He came up for the penalty?
No, well, that certainly was a controversial penalty that was scored, but Shane Curran wasn't playing in goal that day. He was full forward.
Thanks for the information. Curran played in goals for Roscommon for years after, and for St. Bridget. I don't think I've seen a goalie score a goal in a long time. The only such thing I can think of in hurling now, you'd see it time and time again, Anthony Nash, but definitely not in the big ball game. Number 22 there, Chris White picks out centre forward John Finton Daly, and he stretched his size lead to 11 points. A fantastic score from the centre forward.
He's been a class act all through. Himself and the goalie, if I was given man of the match, I'd split it and give it between the two of them.
Hopefully it's a cash voucher now that can be split, rather than it's something that may be worthwhile.
A voucher maybe, but usually they're made of glass or brass or something like that.
If it's split, it could be dangerous for people to have the glass split. But the ball now, Multi Farnham coming out here with Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds now to Anthony McGivney. Ronan Wallace coming through. Ronan Wallace he's going to get a goal. A goal will be great for Multi Farnham. Number 20, Mark Fallon. Mark Fallon is blocked. It's gone into the net. A goal for Multi Farnham from Mark Fallon, and that is something that they can take home from the game.
Absolutely a goal and delighted. And guess who was in the middle of it again?
Ronan Wallace.
Absolutely, what a game he's had. Well done to Mark Fallon for getting the goal. It puts a bit of respectability on the scoreline, and I'm thrilled for Multi Farnham.
It's Knocknagree 3 goals and 13, Multi Farnham 2 goals and 8. 63 minutes and 10 seconds played here in Croke Park. Another minute and 50 seconds approx left to play. But Multi Farnham are trailing by 8 points. 8 points, definitely a fair gap, probably a bit more, but Knocknagree won't care. The goal, the extra man, all they care about now is when Captain Matthew Dilworth is going to be lifting the cup in about 3 minutes time. Danny Loughrey now picks out Matthew Dilworth, picks out Ian McGovern even. Ian McGovern to Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds it's another goal for Multy Farnham. Mark Fallon's got a second goal, so 5 points they got down to.
Absolutely, another goal for Multy Farnham. And in fairness, you have to say they've kept going to the end. And this time, it's hard to believe that Ronan Wallace was not involved in it. Mark Fallon fisted it in, but it was Daniel Lockery that made the run.
Yeah, great goal from Mark Fallon, his second goal of the game. So they got down to 5 points. 5 points. If they can get that back down to 3 points, it could be a very, very interesting last minute. Now, but Knocknagree now, they're attacking in again. The attack, everything's gone up for Multy Farnham. They're giving their all, but they're going to. If the goal hadn't gone in from the goalkeeper, this will be a right good finish.
Right good finish, but you know, they were just too far ahead. But Knocknagree are attacking again.
Number 21 for Knocknagree has what's happened. Number 22, no fouls as a referee. 40 seconds left to play. Multy trail by 5 points. Ronan Wallace, they're going to come up in droves. The Multy crowd is roaring them on. We thought a miracle would be needed. We thought 2 miracles would be needed. The Multy crowd are really believing.
Ronan Wallace again into the middle of the field. This is great from Multy Farnham, in fairness to them.
A free in here. This is going to need to drop in the square into the net. They're going to go quick. Ian McGovern now. The referee has come back for the free. He is not allowed it to be taken quickly, so the ball is going to be needed to be dropped into the square. And if the ball is dropped into the square and around, and the gap is back to 2 points, would this be Seamus 11 points down in stoppage time? If it was to happen, would it be the greatest comeback in GAA history, in sporting history?
Well, it would be, but it's not going to happen because time is up at this stage. But you have to say that Multy Farnham have never given up the ghost. I mean, I don't know how far they were down at that stage, but they were 10 or 12 points down at one stage. And here they have a chance to pare down to 2.
Anthony McGivney just picked up a black card, it looks like, for Multy Farnham. So Danny Lockery will take off too, but David Kelly's came on, but Anthony McGivney just picked out a black card there. It seemed to be for apparent maybe verbal abuse of the match officials, but Ronan Wallace now is going to drop this into the square. If this could be a goal, what a finish it would be. Ronan Wallace, he's dropped it, it is dropping. It's dropped over the bar. It's a good point from Wallace. So 3-13 to 3-9. They got down to 4 points. That's Seamus.
Ronan Wallace deserves a score. He's going to blow the final whistle now. But I mean, it's hard to believe. It's a narrow margin, 4 points, and Multy Farnham have done themselves proud.
Yeah, 4 points the gap now. Will they get a chance for one more? I don't know. Probably not. The referee has a full-time whistle in his mouth. He's allowed Dan Lockery to go off. Number 22 has came on. So the goalkeeper now to take the kick out. They're playing. They're telling the fourth official and the referee having a conversation here. The referee just telling Dan Lockery to leave the pitch as the extra man has come on. The goalkeeper now, Patrick Doyle, to kick out. Could this be the final kick of the game? Barry Kiernan's got the whistle in his mouth. He's going to blow it up now. Multy are going to lose here by 4 points more than likely. Knocknagree 3 goals in 13. Multy Farnham 3 goals in 9. Kick from Patrick Doyle. The referee, he's blown for full time here. Knocknagree 3 goals in 13. Multy Farnham 3 goals in 9. Knocknagree All-Ireland champions.
Knocknagree are All-Ireland champions, and you have to say, having looked at this match today, that they deserve to win it. But fair play to Multy Farnham. Talk about never say die. They're a great side to have come here. They were well down, but they never give up the ghost. They got 2 late goals to put a very respectable look on the scoreline, and fair play to them.
Mark Fallon got 2 goals. Ronan Wallace was excellent. Max Brady got 7 points. So they're probably the 3 best players from Multy Farnham.
Yes, they were. But Ronan Wallace, what a game he had. In fact, you could argue he was man of the match. He was one of the best players on the field.
Yeah, definitely. So all in all, Multy Farnham will be disappointed. 11 points, 4 points in the end. Does 4 points flatter Multy Farnham slightly?
Absolutely, it did. But Knocknagree, a lovely team, and in fairness to them, they deserve to win this All-Ireland final here today. They had some magnificent players. Their goalkeeper Patrick Doyle, what a game he had. Everyone from 8 to 15 were fantastic. John Finch and Daly at centre forward, but also Finch and O'Connor scored a goal and 3 points, and their full forward scored 4 points for play, Anthony O'Connor. Their captain Matthew Dilworth at 13, he only scored 1 point, but he had a great game. A fantastic team, a very enjoyable game, but no look for Multy today.
So full time here, Knocknagree 3 goals in 13, Multy Farnham 3 goals in 9. Disappointed for Louis Yanis' men, who never gave up from start to finish, and they can be very, very proud of the efforts this year.
The friends of my youth as we ramble
Player of the Match Award for the AIB GAA All-Ireland Junior Club Football Championship will now be presented by Dennis O'Callaghan, Head of Retail Banking AIB, and the recipient is Victor O'Connor from Knocknagree, the number 15. And now, the Shamrock Cup for the ARB GAA All-Ireland Junior Club Football Championship 2018 will now be presented to the Knocknagree captain, Matthew Dilworth, by Uachtaráin Conor Lucas Glenn, Egan O'Farrell.
According to their false report from Croke, agus mé buíochtta stimme lucht landúna a tháinig an seo inniu don cluiche bra sportsúil a Jimmership doing. I want to thank AIB Bank and their representative Dennis O'Callaghan for sponsoring this wonderful competition, and to thank all the clubs that took part in the competition. I want to commiserate today with our losers. They put up a gallant battle right to the very end, and Multy certainly can go back to the Midlands proud of the brave run that they had. Well done, Multy. But from the banks of the Blackwater, looking across the river at County Kerry, but very definitely a County Cork club, I'm delighted to here present the Carmarthen Cup to the champions of Ireland here in Croke Park, and to your captain, Matthew Dilworth. Gurmina Mahavid, Tom Malone Sauceton, Cornshaw, Daka, our son of Kern, good up degree! And everyone was telling us that 2017 was our year, and we won the Cork County Championship, and we won the Munster Championship. But I want everyone to know here today that this year is also a year, because it's now 2018, we're not degree, and we're all Ireland champions! It just feels like a dream to be up here under the holy stand and accepting this cup on behalf of the community and behalf of the club that was founded in 1956. And I just want to remember our founding members here today and dedicate this victory to them, to those men. Today is the culmination of 5 years of hard work with this group. We've come probably from our lowest point to this stage, to Croke Park, and all the sacrifices. This just means everything. This campaign brought our whole community together, and over the last year, this achievement is an achievement the whole community in Knocknagree can be proud of. There's so many to thank. I just want to thank the Croke Park officials, the referee, the youth drawing, Coming Cascale, and the players on the panel. The sacrifices have all been worth it. And this is just an amazing group of lads. Thanks very much for all the effort thrown here, lads. There's so many people in the club that I want to thank, especially there's John Moymoyne, our chairman, Johnny Kahiki, our secretary, and John Paul O'Halloran, our treasurer. Without those men, none of this would have been possible. So thank you very much for all the work, lads. And I want to thank our sponsors, the Knocknagree Vintners Association, Dan Benny's, Sheehan's Bar and the Paps Bar. Cheers, lads. I also want to mention Patrick Keekey. He's been unbelievable on social media there over last year, it's safe to say he's a class act. To our supporters, you've been with us all year. Mullingar was unbelievable, just 3-1. You're probably the same here today. Just thanks very much for all the banners, all the messages on Twitter, and everyone that's wished everyone well. Thanks very much, lads. To Multy Farnham, you're an unbelievable team. You're a credit to your GA club, your community, and you have had a great year winning the West League Championship, the Leinster Championship. And I want to wish you all the best for the intermediates in West League for next 2018. Three cheers for Multy Farnham. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip. I want to thank our physios, Sean Sheehan. I want to thank Rory O'Sullivan and Dennis Corrigan, and our 4 main men, Billy and Ed. They would do anything for Knock Green. That's Billy O'Neill, David McSweeney, John Horgan. He's our good luck charm for this year. Thanks very much, John. And finally, I want to thank the man who made all this happen. If he didn't come on board in 2013, I don't know where we'd all be, but we wouldn't be here today. His enthusiasm for the game, his coaching ability, and his organisational skills are incredible. There's nothing left to say. The man is a legend, and that man is John Fitty, JA. I just want to call it on next week, very quick. Just one. No. One on it. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, not the green. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, not the green. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, not the green. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, not the
Grease on Lola. In the interest of your own safety and that of our players, Conor asks everyone to cooperate with the Guardian stewards and not to come onto the pitch area during or after today's game. Thank you for your cooperation. Photography Conor Tabak. No smoking please, except in designated areas. No smoking please, except in designated areas. Tá cosc freisin ar Fatini Electronica is na haitna publi or food stall. Patrons are reminded also that the use of e-cigarettes in public parts of the stadium is strictly prohibited. E-cigarettes can only be used in designated smoking areas. Good morning.
Again, Tom and Vegan is very great, and Claire Canish in the van. Coming up that screen, like I say, AIB and Top Fortune Oil for Croke on. We're almost ready now for the AIB Intermediate Club Championships final. We're expecting a wonderful contest here between the champions from Tyrone, Roy, and the champions from Roscommon, Michael Glavies. We hope you enjoy the game and have a safe return home when the action is over this evening. From Claire Canish shot Mara Rocky, Conor Roscommon, Concork. Michael Glavies will line out for this All-Ireland Intermediate final as follows. They were led out by their captain Conor Hussey, the number 6, and the goalkeeper is Darren O'Malley, Ibrahim. At right cornerback is Neil Morris, he wears 2, and Shane O'Malley is the fullback wearing 3. At left cornerback, Liam Craig wears 4. And at Coulter, the half-back line, Gary Patterson is wearing 5. The centre half-back is Conor Hussey, he's the captain of the team, and at left half-back David Frame wears 7. Lorna Cork, Ibra Hutt, Kylan Fitzmaurice, and the similar name John Finan. The half-forward line is Tom Murphy wearing 10, Stephen Comer 11, and Dylan Luan as the left half-forward wearing jersey number 12. In the full-forward line, Sean Burke is 13 as right corner forward. The full-forward is Andrew Glennon, number 14, and number 15 at left corner forward is Cathal Heenahan. For the Banishtirte, Ian Daly is the Banistor. with Ger Doherty, Michael Flatley, Michael Shaughnessy, Paddy Scally and Fergus Coyle. The boy went out by Ewan Dean, he's their captain this afternoon at number 7. And the goalkeeper is Nathan Brady. At right corner back, Patrick Mackel wears 2. And the full back, Thomas McNichol, number 3. The left corner back is Thomas Conlon. The half back line, Mark Gribbon wears 5. The centre half back is Niall Conlon. And the captain, Ewan Dean, wears 7 at left half back. Lorna Parker, Iver Hunt, Colin Kavanagh, August Iver Tom Lockwood. And the half forward line, Declan Conroy will wear 10, Harry Lockwood 11, and the number 12, the left half forward is Patrick Laverty. And the full forward line, Ryan Coleman wears 13, the full forward number 14 is Sean Kavanagh, and Conor Duffy wears 15 at left corner forward. Ferdinand Van Stiepke on boy, Audie Kelly, Gavin McGinley and Francie McQuaid. Match officials for this AIB All-Ireland Intermediate Club Championship Final. Brendan Cawley from Kildare is the referee. His linesmen are James Malloy from Galway, who is also the standby referee, and Gary Shepherd from Dublin. The sideline official is Sean McCarthy from Dublin. The umpires, Paul Horsky, Paddy McDermott, Dave Cody, Conor O'Dwyer, and the Hawkeye official is Nola Donahue from Dublin. Chassiggy in Chicago, the Hague, are on the Veen.
What happens, my Tiernan are the 2-1 on favourites, Powers by the Kavanagh brothers, and Michael Davies are going to have to try and cope with them and try and not let them away to a fast start. Midfield will be key, where Colin Kavanagh and Tom Knocker will face Quillan Fitzmaurice and John Finan, but the referee just about to throw in the ball. You see the crowd happy about and the ball about to be thrown into the court.
Got to caught the ball in the corner.